Okay, so we're here with Tina in the parallel bars, and this is going to be like an initial gait assessment flow. So before you start doing whole task gait training, if you're working with a lower level patient, they're new to you or you're covering for someone and you're not quite sure what their abilities are, this flow is helpful to do that initial assessment so you can later set up your whole task gait training appropriately. So we're going to assume that Tina has a lot of trouble coming up to stand, so we're going to allow her to put her hand and grab onto the parallel bar here. We're worried about people buckling. We're going to say Tina's left side is her hemiplegic side, so I'm going to provide a nice knee block here, and then I'll come in and help her come up to stand. Okay, and then once we're here up and standing, I can get an initial sense of her balance, whether she's all over the place with her trunk. All right, so that's one of the subcomponents we're initially assessing. I can also get a sense of how much of a knee block I'm having to support her knee. So whether she's buckling hard into me or she's able to maintain it, that's an initial stance control assessment. I can ask Tina if she can try just fingertips on the parallel bars. And if she's able to do that, great, but if not, then we'll let her keep a full hand on there for balance. And then we can also have her do some weight shifting side to side, onto her right side, onto her left side, and I can start to see whether or not she can maintain stance control on that right side. And if she can't, then that's fair. You'll notice that Tina started to hinge out at her hip, and so I've got a nice knee block here, but that might be a time that I provide some posterior support at the back of her hip so that she stays upright, right? So to avoid that jackknifing. So next we want to see if she can advance her limbs. So we'll start with her weaker side. So we'll have her weight shift towards her right. I'm going to remove my knee block, give her a little bit of space, and just see if she can take any sort of step. Looks like she has a lot of trouble with that, so that's something that we'll note. I'm going to replace my knee block. We'll weight shift towards her weaker side, and then see if she can advance on her stronger side. When she advances her stronger side, that's putting a lot more stance control demands on that left side, so that'll be important for us to note as well. Okay. Once we have that, we can just have her sit down, and then we will be in a better situation to set up our whole task gait training.